Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we're getting set for kickoff, and here, partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of his ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being wasted down.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. And 10 yards to go. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one intercepted on the 3rd play of the game. And the Bengals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. To throw right away is Stafford. That one on target to Cup. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Stafford working from the pistol. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows. And if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. The play is a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Now he's free at the 35. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. out of shotgun. It's Dart. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Brings up
second and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. And that big offensive run, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Bengals nothing. Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Start out here with an option to the left.
You can see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. Parkinson in motion. Now a second down throw for Stafford. That is caught downfield by Cook. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. It's a Cincinnati first down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 46, here's second and 4. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter.
First down.
It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Parkinson in motion. Stafford now on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, Disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Throw it on third down, Stafford. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
Neil Hunter. A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, 5-0. Hey, middle. 53. Ready.
Fourth down, Stafford. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up second.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A run, and it's Achane. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Just shy of midfield.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
First and 10. Throwing, Dart. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
Jackson Dart.
Jalen Walker. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. 2nd and long coming up. Now Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Pullen. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Jason Myers for the
We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
He was brought down by
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. On the run to the right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. In some rhythm, the drive's rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Dart. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Throwing again, Dart. It's into the hands of Pickens once again.
Completion, George Pickens. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
Give him 11 to start the half, and a quick 1st down.
1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
He'll step up and run this. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Inside the 20. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Bengals. Now the point after try for Myers. He knocks it through, and the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Steelers 7. Jason
The
Myers
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. A run here with Achan. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's second down and 4.
The 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Darton. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
To the air once more is Dart. Forced out wide, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, you can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. We'll try and run the option left. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead.
Steelers 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Now the shotgun. It's Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's taken in by Achan. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
Pittsburgh.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air again goes Dart. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12.
A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down. Dart gonna throw it again. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
One down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here's Dart. Great move. He'll take this down across midfield to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Dart. That one out wide to Achek. And a good job defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now an option here, left side. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Intended for Jalen Waddle, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And the Bengals
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They'll go again with Swift. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9 yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. To throw, it dart on first and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
He was tackled.
Good work to start their opening possession. Solid pickup, leading to a quick first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the big man, gets in there and takes him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Dart can throw here on second down. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Steeler first down. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Harrison. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
Harrison Jr.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I don't mind the call, giving it to the fullback, thinking he can just kind of plow his way through and pick up the first down. But what you're not expecting is for him to actually lose yardage, and that's exactly the case here. Now changes things a little bit now as they face this third down.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up second down. Throwing, Dart. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Javon Hargrave. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Now Dart. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And the Steelers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Pass complete there to Harrison. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Dart. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Harrison Jr.
Yeah, he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing again, Dart. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh, and even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Get set! Bring it to the shot! And we're light.
Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. So the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
Number 4, DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. Yeah. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Easy, Panther.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. And nothing will come of this last pitch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
So these two teams have pretty much played themselves even through this first half. So the conversation at halftime is, we need that spark. We need that one play. And I'll tell you, Mike, that might be the play right there. I mean, great vision, great speed, just an excellent return to start this third quarter.
Second.
On first down, Dart. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Gain of 7. Brings up second
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Steelers.
They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. Whoa. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. This one caught just past the pylon. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he will go down here, but there is a marker on the field, and the defense may have gotten a head start on that one. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down. 2nd and short. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
There goes Swift, 1st down and more. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
At the 19-yard.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
He will do it himself. He's in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown Bears. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. They'll take this forward for about 5.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Dart. Forced to his right. He'll let this one go deep. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incomplete.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. Out to his right. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Intended for Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete. result of the play is a turnover on downs.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This will be 2nd and 9. 4th quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Give up the middle with Swift. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line.
He was
4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Well run with Achad. Lots of space past the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Steelers 21, Bears 14. Jason Myers set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On 2nd down, Dart. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Important moment here, 3rd down and 4. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. The RPO, that one is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dart going to throw it again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He gets that to Brown. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Now, 2nd and 4. They'll get it to Brown. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here. No overtime.
They'll run for the win. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaway.